As the Skyhawk cheerleaders finish up their dance routine, Tony will start the fourth quarter. Sky with a 5-point lead.
53-48. As my main man John over here was just telling you. Scott, third quarter went in their way, and let's see how they handle the fourth here as they got to come out and keep doing what they've been doing,
Yeah, if they stick to the plan, Tony, they'll walk out of here victorious.
Oh, the dunk by number 34, Matt Perkins off the bench. He exploded.
Yeah, this David Ward, he ain't been real crisp with these passes all night, Tony, and he got caught there on the perimeter. Oakland floor, the big slam-a-jamma.
By the manna. Dolan going and seeing the crease, going up, and he has, here in the second half alone, that young man's got 11 points, so he's really been an extra vital organ for the Skyhawks offense in the second half. Clinton Parsons working on Harmon, no good, off the block. Tully, guarded by Cuffey. It's going to be last touch by Cuffey. He's staying with Scott as Cuffey said, eh.
No, man, going to have that, is he, Tony?
No, sirree, Bobby.
Coach Osborne's over here pleading for the call on the other end. He felt like his senior center was fouled.
Tully open for the base free throw jump shot. It's good. Tully now with 10.
Tell you, we've seen it before. Teams struggle when they come into the Hawks' nest, Tony.
This is definitely a small gym with a lot of noise. Harmon with another block. Ward finding Tully streaking across. Finding Harmon. No good. Oh, goodness. That was the perfect setup. Harmon's got to turn around. He got fouled. He lost track of where Cuffey was at, and he picked up his fourth personal foul.
Dumb foul, Tony. Dumb.
He simply just lost track of Cuffey, and he had to run with his back to the defense, and that's a golden rule. You can't do that. He got lost, and by the time he turned around, he was on top of Cuffey and drew the foul. Cuffey now with 16 and shooting his first free throw attempt, 57-52. And it rattles around and falls through, 57-53. Harmon in there with 4 fouls. Tully being the floor general out here.
Yeah. Heard him screaming. I didn't make out what he was saying, but
I think it was something about we wanted Harmon to get his behind end down here on underneath the basket. As Harmon saving it into Dolan, he's going to go in, finding Ward, reverse layup, good. Another hustle play paying off for the Hawks. 59-53. As Coach Osborne's wanting an explanation, that ball hit below the backboard. That should have been out of bounds. He's got an argument there. I will give him that.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it till he's in here.
Well, he hit that black rubber on the bottom, didn't Tony? That's out of bounds. You're right.
Scott will take one.
The official's going to confer here. Now, what's the chances it hit the actual back of the backboard?
I want to say slim, but what are the chances Poca's going to get a makeup call here? Yeah. 5:58 stop time.
They didn't give him any kind of explanation either, Tony.
I don't think they had one.
Nope. That's just heat of the moment in the game. Let the players play.
Yeah, that was a big possession there. They're human. They're not robots out there calling the fouls. Every once in a while they could get caught up in the game. I've seen it happen before a time or two.
It's a good idea putting Ward on the ball.
That long wingspan.
Yep.
Bush working in through the paint. Jumper no good. Ward with the rebound. He had Tully, but trying to do too much with it. It's worked a few times. Tully does a great job of running the floor. We've seen that. But it just was not there that time as Bush read it perfectly and got back like a defensive back. You know something about that, John.
Yeah. Been there a couple times, Tony. I tell you, Ward's been anything but perfect tonight, Tony. I know he's put some points on the board, but better believe Coach K is going to rack up that turnover number. I mean, it might be in double digits by the time this game's over. He just keeps flinging the pass up the court. He's got the right idea. He's got a streaker. Get the ball into the hands of your point guard. Come up and run the offense. You're up 6.
That's right.
5.
Off the made free throw there by Jacob Sisson, the 5'10 junior guard. Devin Honeycutt's going to come out. Will Schaefer's going to check in. 5:33 remaining on the clock. As second free throw, no good. Putback is good, though, by Matt Perkins.
Kid's got some up, don't he, Tony?
He does. He's a senior.
Yep. We saw him right at the beginning of the fourth here. Go down, slam that ball home. Likes to play above the rim.
Dave Ward.
Pulling on the jersey.
He was double teamed there. Cuffey getting the ball on the pass. 59-56. Scott up by 3. Bush. Bank shot, no good. In and out. Don't get much closer than that, does it? Now Jesse Belcher's going to push the ball off the floor. Big man getting down. Belcher, floater, no good. Denner boxing out Cuffey on the rebound. Good job by Belcher. 59-56, still your score. Bush. Does a give and go with Sisson. Jacob Sisson now open in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Dave Ward with an uncontested rebound.
We'll start to notice now, Tony, Poca on the offensive end. Nobody's crashing the boards. I think their legs are getting a little heavy. The heat and the gym starting to prevail.
That's right.
Woo!
That's the makeup.
Yep. Yeah, you're right, Tony. Coach Kingery gives his 5-second call, and the demonstration of what it should look like.
It's just funny because I saw on ESPN today the worst blow-ups by managers ever.
Oh, it was on.
It was on, and that's just something that I would have seen on that today. That was funny.
We might submit that.
59-56, Scott up by 3, 4:10 and counting in the fourth quarter. Jason Cuffey getting the ball on the baseline, working on Tully in the paint. Hart Ward with the help there. Ball is going to be tipped and saved by Matt Perkins. Guarded by Belcher now. And now we're going to have a foul by Matt Dolan on number 1, Jacob Sisson.
Going to be touch and go here now, Tony, as they get down under 4 minutes. Try to even everything out in their mind.
On the other end of the floor, they're trying to keep that wet spot from the Foreman.
Yep. As we've seen the referee there, they must have found some money or something on the floor. They gave it to that little boy.
Gave it to the little young man.
Yep.
Don't know how the money got there. Hopefully no one threw at the refs saying, here, you're for us now. Cuffey with the 3, and that's what big players do. They tie it up, down the stretch when the game's on the line. 59-59, a fresh start with 3:40 to go.
See if Scott's able to do anything and not be their own demise here on the offensive end.
And Harmon, we're going to get Harmon in here on the offensive end.
Yeah. Kingery's seen enough, hasn't he?
Yeah, he didn't like it.
He's got to preach to him, be calm on defense. Play straight up.
59-59. Tell you what, we have been spoiled here at the Hawks Nest with this being the third game in a row. It's come to the wire. We had an overtime against Bluefield, a late come from behind win over Wyoming East, and now we have a back and forth game with another top 5 team in the state, Poca Dots, and also a Cardinal Conference. Poca is probably going to be the Cardinal Conference champions, but we're talking about from our estimations. Educated estimation. So this is top 2 teams in the conference. Poca's probably still going to win the championship, but Scott can still say they split with them on the year. And yet proving once again that they can take out anybody in AA across the state. The only top 6 team they haven't played other as top 6 teams, is Oak Hill number 1 and Shady Springs number 3. Yep. 3:30 to go. Matt Dolan, number 20, right here in front of your screen, taking it out for the Skyhawks. Gets it into Belcher. Dave Ward over to Dolan.
You can bet the double team will happen all over Harmon.
And Ward's going to go in and draw the contact. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Going to give the foul to number 34, Perkins. That'll be his second. Team 6. Each team now with 6. So it'll be a 1-and-1 from here on out in the final 3:18. Ward connecting on the first. If he connects this one, he'll reach the 20-point mark yet again.
Excellent job by the floor crew tonight, Tony. He's working both ends now.
Oh, yeah. Someone give that. We're going to make him player of the game.
People to make it possible.
Dave Ward connecting on yet another one. Jacob Sisson taking the ball out for Poca. Gets it into John Bush. Bush up to Matt Perkins. Perkins going to work on baseline and Honeycutt. And he's going to get fouled on the floor beforehand, so he'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Foul by Nevin Honeycutt. That'll be his first personal. Team 7th again. So at the line to shoot 1-and-1 is Perkins.
He's really stepped up for Poca here in the second half, hasn't he, Tony?
What's that now?
This Perkins, 34. He's really played big for the Dots here in this second half.
I believe he's got 8 points all coming in the second half. There's 6 of the 8. He connects on the first one. And now he's got 9 points. Can't connect on a second. Ward with the rebound. Gets it over to Dolan. Crosses the half-court line. He's double teamed. Dribbling around Cuffey. Finding Tully.
Yeah.
Good job by Matt Dolan at keeping that one alive. He was double teamed and he found the open man, and that man was Marshall Tully, who now has 12. 63-60. Scott Lee back up by 3. 2:50 to go. Three-pointer no good by John Bush. Jesse Belcher, the smallest man on the floor, with the rebound. He's going to push the ball up the floor. Mohawk leading the way. And he couldn't get to Justin Harmon down low. And no go back to Poca.
Starting to see a lot of situational subs out of the Skyhawks as they want to keep Harmon off the floor, trying to elude his 5th foul.
Yeah, because on the defensive end, you got to expect them to keep pounding it down low on him. .237. 63-60. Jacob Sisson pushed the ball off the floor for the Dots. Left side over to John Bush. Dave Ward with another block. That's his 5th one. He's going to be fouled by Matt Perkins. And since that was a loose ball foul, Dave Ward will go down on this end and shoot a 1-and-1 to try to extend this lead back up to 5 points, or at least a 2-possession game for the Skyhawks, which would be an absolutely crucial thing to have with under 2:20 to go in this 4th and final quarter.
Oh, yeah. If they can stretch the lead out here, Tony, really going to help them. 2:19 left.
Can't connect on it, though. Tully about snuck one in there on Matt Perkins. How appropriate that have been.
Tully's sneaky.
He is. He probably makes 3 or 4 plays, but just with his hustle a game. And one for John Bush. As Marshall Tully is going to get his 3rd personal.
They gave it on Honeycutt. 33.
Okay.
He was over. He was in position. Tony's got to set his feet. Kept his feet moving. Good call by the ref.
And he connects.